Well, hello. It has come to my attention that I've noticed that one of my widgets is no longer working, and I guess I'll just have to fix it later. Amongst all the other issues I've been having over the weekend, I'll have to one by one turn that shit off. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. The blind Oni is back after a weekend of what I can only describe to be suffering and emotional damage. Um, I've been struggling with my ISP constantly. And well, the weekend was no exception. Good morning, Lucian. And Grapes? Wow. I've got an audience this morning. Imagine that. And Kira. Wow, welcome on in. You all will get to be privy to a tale. I shall spin you a yarn this morning, but good morning to all of you. Or, afternoon and evening. I think Kira is definitely like an afternoon or an evening at this point, but I hope you're all doing well. Lucian, I hope you have plenty of coffee today, given your circumstances. And Grapes, I hope your day off is treating you well. Or at least I'm assuming it's your day off. So, all right. Here's the skinny. Right, here's the rub. So I had another appointment with this higher tier specialist, which was my god, like my fourth fucking dealing with a tech for my ISP in the last however many weeks. Anyway, dude came by and he's like, "I'm gonna bring my other buddy with me. This other guy that works in the area that's a little bit more knowledgeable and is, a little bit better equipped than I am. He's got shinier, newer toys and shit." I'm like, "All right, whatever. Just do your thing, man. Like, I appreciate you. Just whatever you can do, just try to find something to fix, right?" So the guy comes by. He's waiting for his buddy to get here. The dude's on the roof. He's checking lines. He's checking lines on the ground and all this other shit. And he and I basically came to the conclusion where it's pretty much something that's outside. It's not inside my home. It's not my setup. Um, Let me bring in my expert. Yeah, what's up, Alia? Good morning. Good morning. So, in a nutshell, the other dude shows up, definitely more knowledgeable, better equipped, but he's very versed in what he's doing and he knows exactly what he needs to say in order to not only get the job done, but to do enough of the layman's terms corpo speak to basically still be a mouthpiece of the company that he works for. So I had to make sure that this guy understood that I know a bit more than the average customer and I know what I'm dealing with. And, through my deductive logic of what it is I know and don't know, trying to narrow down issues and give this guy a bunch of useful information, or at least try to be useful and give off the whole thing like, you're not going to fucking pull one over me. I don't expect you to, but, in case, you have to represent the company you work for, I understand what sort of bullshit your company can do. So, it was like fucking hostage negotiation while trying to have a civil conversation at the same time. Definitely an interesting setup. So this guy basically pulls out some high tech machinery that he's got to test out lines and shit like that. And for the first time in over 9 months, somebody actually saw packet loss on one of my lines. The line specifically running from the outside junction box to the actual modem itself directly. And originally, they were gonna try to get me to upgrade my modem. I've got a slightly older modem that runs for the speeds that I pay for, but it's not a slightly older protocol. It's like going from like Wi-Fi 6 to Wi-Fi 5. Technically, it works, but the specificity of I'm running a DOCSIS 3.0 modem, and they wanted me to get a DOCSIS 3.1. I'm like, all right, fine. If it means that you can move on and escalate the issue and still prove that there's no other issues, fine. I'll buy my own upgraded modem for speeds that I can't handle, but I'll take the upgraded communication protocol. Fine, I'll buy one. I was hoping that the modem I was looking at would go on sale for Prime Day today. Not the case. So after stream today, I'm probably going to be out an extra $170 USD. So that'll be fun. But essentially, they did find some issue on one of the lines. They did replace it. And then promptly, about an hour to an hour and a half after they left, I was having buffering issues on multiple streams across Twitch, YouTube videos, you name it. And then right before I passed out for the night, my internet just died entirely. So I'm like, oh, cool, great. Nothing happened. Nothing was fucking fixed at all. And one of the other parts of the conversation that I had with this gentleman was essentially you live in an old fart area. And I'm like, yeah, I'm well aware. I'm using the internet beyond the capability of what most people in the area are. Like, I live in old fart zone. I live on the edge of a retirement. Like, there's an entire city out where I'm at, and I live on the edge of it where it's almost entirely snowbirds and retirees, right? So it's a very low priority for my ISP to fix their infrastructure out here. And there's a lot of hand buried lines and stuff like that that are like over 20 years old that have like an oil based coating around it that are supposed to keep moisture out. But between landscaping, HOA garbage, and what other stuff in the area, there's a high likelihood that water is probably a problem, which is what I've been bitching about for years living here. And we've had the same issue, and it always kicks up the more that it rains. Thankfully, I live in a desert, but we also have monsoon season every year. So yeah, so guess what? As soon as like, May, June rolls around, start getting more and more rain. Oh shit, the internet's fucked. So I'm laying out my body of evidence over a period of time with this guy, and he's like, yeah, it sounds like it's outside lines. We'll still fix what we found here, but it still would be good on you to pick up a newer modem just to make sure, because it does have a different communication protocol and you get a higher priority on our network if you have a newer protocol for your communications on your modem. Like, you know what? You have a fair point, but I also understand that I need to do this, so you can't point the finger at me and say that you're having issues because you have an old modem. Like, fuck you. All right, fine. I'll buy a new modem. I'm not going to rent a piece of garbage from you. I'll buy my own. Like, so they leave, and like I mentioned, I was having buffering and stuttering issues, and then the internet just died entirely right before I went to bed. So that was great. So that's where we're at right now. No, Ayu, it's not ideal. It's not. How many specialists? So I've always known, at least for me, based off of, I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not a telecommunications expert, but I do understand what a symmetrical coax line is. I understand protocols for communication. I understand how coax works. I understand that there's major issues between fiber and then transitioning to coax, noise on a network, interfere. Like, I understand the way basic telecommunications work. Simply just based off of shit that I found online, looking, troubleshooting, doing stuff myself. Like, my ass is blind. I wouldn't be surviving if I didn't have the ability to research and do problem solving. Like, that's one of the things I'm good at, right? If referenced by me having a foot pedal and mashing down and listening to my chat is any indication of me being able to problem solve shit. So, the fact that the guy came to the same conclusion, but they still found something on their end that they can fix, and now the ball's in my court. I have to get a new modem and I have to update it. Thankfully enough, because I live so close to a distro center, and I'm in a major US city, I can get the modem overnighted to me and I can have it by tomorrow morning. And I should be able to have it called and activated before I even stream tomorrow. But man, like, thankfully I can't drive. I don't own a car. I don't have to pay for car insurance. I don't have to pay for random car expenses. But like, getting slapped with a $180 modem is I mean, nobody wants to deal with that type of shit. So even though I'm going to have to upgrade the modem, which is nice, it'll be a slightly better modem than what I had in terms of speeds, communication protocol, and whatnot. But um, yes, and that doesn't even count the PC issues that I've been having as well, where Windows wants to crash my PC and blue and black screen it, and other outside real life things going on at the same time. When it rains, it pours, and I got to tell you, man, it's not just monsoon season outside for the weather. It's all sorts of shit going on. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's been fun. But I mean, the internet's fine right now. I mean, I should fucking knock on wood, but my bit rate's like what, 22K right now? Where's it at? 21.9. And it hasn't dropped that much. I'm running at 58.7 FPS, so like a I don't know, like a 1.5% packet loss at the minute, which is still not great, but it's better than nothing. A couple of the days last week I was streaming, I was running at 2K, but I was running only like 47 FPS, so I was getting upwards of like 10% packet loss. So, when they tested out the lines out here, they tested, and the max capacity that my lines can handle is roughly about 1 gig download and about 40 meg upload, and I'm running at about 600 down and 30 up. So I'm not even at full capacity for what the line can do. Um, and I'm still getting to the point where sometimes I'll look at my bitrate when I know that I'm lagging, and I'm at like 7,000 kbps, so only like 7 megs a second. So yeah, there's problems with the infrastructure for sure. And the best part about all this is that when I talked to the guy about it, and he's like, "You're in such a shit area in terms of where you're at and for infrastructure, that there's a high likelihood that if it comes to a point where they're gonna have to like dig up lines and shit, the ISP just might send you a letter saying, take it or leave it. You can either keep paying for the internet and get what you pay for, or it's not cost effective enough, and you can choose to leave." And I'm like, cool, great. And this ISP is so large and they're nationwide in a lot of different parts of the country that they can just afford to do this. And the thing is, though, is that I'm a huge pain in the ass for a lot of people if I need to be. And I was looking up what options I might have available to me in terms of like potential legal action and stuff like that I can take. I know that I wouldn't win in a lawsuit, and most corporations nowadays have a an anti what's the clause? You basically can't sue them in a larger court. I could take them technically to smaller claims court and shit like that. But there are other options I have, like I can file an FCC complaint because any ISP is obligated to fix their lines and their infrastructure. It's part of like its national regulations. Like it's illegal not to. So I could do an FCC complaint. I can do like a Better Business Bureau complaint and other shit like that. But the problem is they're not willing to fix the lines themselves immediately. I don't know how long they're going to drag it out for. I don't know how long the process will take. It could be upwards of a year potentially for me to get better internet. And moving is unfortunately not an option for me because I'm fucking medically retired. Like like the only income I have coming in is basically this. Aside from anything that I might have from just being blind. Like so not to paint a fucking sob story, but karma does I was actually just talking to Star about this. Like, yeah, karma is I feel like I was unusually cruel to puppies or some shit in a past life. Like I don't know where this RNG and this karma comes from. But yeah, that's just my life in a nutshell, man. I don't know. I'm constantly pushing on it and trying to work on it and move forward and whatnot, but goddamn. I don't have answers as to why this shit keeps happening. I really don't. But yeah, that's where we're at. Oh, I know you were joking about it, Kira, but you know, like I'm blind and I have severe anxiety. What am I going to do other than work from home? Unless anybody's got a great idea somewhere out there for, you know, that sort of quote unquote skill set. Like my options are basically work from home, but if I don't have internet, you know, I can't work from home. Or if I can work from home and then I have problems with the internet, I could potentially get, you know, fired if I had some sort of contractor job with somebody because I'm not reliable enough and the internet's not reliable enough. So yeah, it feels like a Nestle doesn't think water is human rights thing, you know, and they want to pay for water. Like a lot of countries think that broadband internet or higher is what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's something that people deserve. It's a basic human right kind of thing. But not for me apparently, or not for old folks or the neighborhood I live in rather. So that's where we're at on the internet. In terms of my PC, I've had Windows Update paused. In a nutshell, Windows had a security update. They do one every month, or like the second Tuesday every month. It's called Update Tuesday for Windows. And the last update fucked my PC in the sense where every single time it tries to do the update, it either blue or black screens my PC, and it was causing issues. So I had to pause Windows Update, and I forgot to pause it for long enough to wait for Tuesday next week to get to the new update. So guess what happened last night? I looked at my PC and it's like, hey, you need to do an update. There's an update available. We need to restart your PC. And I was like, fuck. God damn it. I forgot to extend it. And I went back into Windows and I did pause the update and it reversed the install. But when I shut down my PC, I didn't have any issues. But when I started it up today, every single time I go to restart my PC before I stream, I have like a pre-stream checklist that I do, and I make sure I hard restart my PC because I run so many different things while I stream, right? So I just want to make sure it's a clean slate and I only open things that I need for stream. I'm very, I guess, controlling, anal retentive, type A, whatever you want to call it, about that type of shit. So when I restarted my PC like 45 minutes before I went live, I noticed that it restarted more than once, and I'm looking at it, was like, oh god, it's applying an update. Fuck, like why? God damn it. You weren't supposed to do this. But here's the weird thing. It's successfully completed. And when I was having issues with it earlier, it would say, sorry, Windows Update didn't complete properly. We're going to restart your PC. Don't worry. We're going to restart it and we'll just roll back the update. But this one actually completed. My PC restarted twice. And I know it actually officially did the update because all of my sound settings in Windows are fucked. And if you know anybody that streams and they'll bitch about the same thing that when they run off of Windows, every time Windows updates, it fucks all of your sound settings. You have to redo all of them. Everything in OBS, everything in your mixer, everything gets fucked every single time Windows does an update. And all my sound settings were in fact fucked. So my Windows updated? Question mark? Successfully? Question mark? I think. I don't know, and I'm too afraid to check. Like when it rains, it pours, man. I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, and then to sprinkle a little bit of extra little turd flakes on top, the artist that I've been working with to try to get a transition for my scenes is one of the most incapable and stupid people I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like they accepted the proposal I had for it and been working on it for almost a month, and they keep having to do changes for it because they're just not listening to what I'm saying, or there's a language barrier, or they just don't have the skill and they bit off more they could chew. And I gave very simple but very specific instructions. And yeah, it's garbage. It's absolute hot garbage. If there's any PSA out there for you, I would say if you ever use VGen and you decide to take a risk on an unverified artist, don't ever spend money on an unverified artist unless you're willing to literally get nothing for the money you spend. There's a lot of unverified artists out there that are good, that are just waiting to get more work done so they can actually become verified, but there's a lot of people out there that aren't verified for a fucking reason. Spend your money wisely. I swear to God, man. And that's not even the best part. Today I still get to do the finale of Silksong. Oh man. Sometimes life just is the way it is, you know? Sometimes you just have to take your shit in heaps. And hopefully I can get through that today. I know that I'm not going to have any trouble killing the final boss simply because I can cheat slash modify the game to get to a point where I can kill it, where I don't feel like I totally ripped the game off. If you've watched any of the VODs or paid attention to the previous streams, you'll know that I've been kind of doing this more and more often. I said it at the start of Silksong when I started playing it. Silksong is a Metroidvania. I haven't been back to play Metroidvania since losing my eyesight. I knew there would be potential visual risks. The game, both in combination of just being a Metroidvania with the 2D and the parallax scrolling and shit like that, in addition to some of the design choices that they've made for it, just the game is so unbelievably inaccessible starting from Act 3 that I've just had to bend the rules with this game to make sure that I can play it. So, I apologize, probably most specifically to Lucian at this point, but you're not going to see a legit 1v1 for me and the final boss of this game today. You're going to see something that's definitely stacked in my favor, simply so I can just basically finish the game. There is no way I can play like all of the Act 3 bosses that involved getting hearts from them, including the optional one with the twin princes. Not a chance in hell I'd be able to do those legitimately. Like, maybe First Sinner after like days, maybe I could get her down, but that is a visually unappealing and inaccessible fight. So at this point, I just want to beat Silksong at 100% just so I could never play it again and not have to deal with it anymore. I don't hate Silksong, but there's just so much pain associated with it because of disability that I just don't ever want to remember it. I just want to like know that I beat it. Yeah. I know that you get it, Lucian, but it irks me. It bothers me. Like, I don't like running into games where I have issues with my disability. Nobody wants to run into that type of thing. And it's extremely frustrating. It's like, I don't want to constantly be reminded that my blind ass can't play games as well as I used to anymore every fucking 5 seconds. But at the same time, I'm too stubborn to quit playing the game. And I think it's really lame of a streamer to start a game and then just fucking drop it because they're not having a good time or they're not able to play it anymore. I get when that happens, but I don't want to have that sting. Like, I don't want to have that regret. I don't want to have it on my conscience. I don't want it in my head living rent free. I want to know that I beat the game. I'm done with it. And I don't have to think about it or come back to it. And honestly, after you watch the VODs and you get all caught up at one point in time or another, I'm probably gonna unlist the VODs off of YouTube. I have made so many angry rants and been so pissy about this game that I don't think I want to keep it permanently on the internet. Like, this is me at my saltiest playing this game when I play it, and I don't like it. I really don't. I've made so many fucking unhinged comments and shit that I feel like, yes, it is me, but it's not what I want to represent on the internet. So after a week or two, once the VODs are gone from Twitch permanently, I'll probably unlist it on YouTube. I do want closure, Grapes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I need the game to be done. I need my catharsis. I need it to be completely done. But yeah, I mean, I don't hate Silksong. I still enjoy Hollow Knight. I just have a lot of things I disagree with that the devs did that seemed like There are so many things that they did out there where they didn't ask whether or not they could, but they should have asked whether or not they should. And I mean, as somebody that's paid full price for the game, I think that's my right to make a critique for. But again, it's their product, it's their project, it's their passion. They're more than free to do whatever they will with it. But accessibility issues aside, I still think there's a lot of stuff that's unpolished about the game. But overall, I would say I still enjoyed the journey and really enjoyed some of the areas, the aesthetics. It is a good game, but I don't think it's as good as the first one. It's better than the first one in a lot of ways, but maybe it's more nostalgia or like a rose tinted sort of looking back at the old one. It also very well could be because I haven't attempted to play the old one for very long after losing my eyesight, but I just have fonder memories of the first one. Maybe simpler times kind of thing. I don't know. I was trying to be objective about it, but I don't know. The second one is just different and not in a bad way, but also not in a good way. But it is still a good game in its own right. Um, and then I feel like last but not least, I should mention two last things before I get started here because I've been yapping long enough. Um, I will be trying to play a little bit of Star Ocean after this because I keep getting really pissy with the fact that schedule wise, I keep having to cut Star Ocean out of the schedule. I don't want to treat Star Ocean as the redheaded stepchild. I don't, but newer games, you know, I don't want to omit Final Fantasy Tactics or Demon Souls. So I'll try to play Final Fantasy, excuse me, Star Ocean after I'm done with Silksong today. And then the last thing is I have finally gotten off my ass to start using another bot. I use SpeakerBot and StreamerBot to do all my chat TTS and some other functionalities, but I, at long last, have finally started to learn how to use Mix It Up. Fucking, and it wasn't that hard to learn, and I knew it wasn't going to, but I just had so many other things that I was dealing with that I just got pissy about it and didn't want to deal with it. But for the time being, I have two, and I mentioned these, but I know if Star's around, she's going to ruin it because I think I mentioned one of them to her. I think I actually mentioned one to her, and I mentioned one to Lucian. I have two secret chat activations for sound effects at the moment, and then I have all of my sound alerts have been redone, so I don't use Blurp or Sound Alert anymore. All of my sound alerts are local now, so all of the single, all the channel point redeems are all local now, which means unless some file gets corrupted somewhere or my Mix It Up bot needs to get restarted or something like that. No more issues with Blurp, no more issues with sound alerts. All that shit is local. Should work every time. I have all the files and the sound stuff locally on my machine, so it should not be an issue anymore. And I'm really happy about that. So despite all the internet issues and despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. But yeah, that's where we're at. Well, I haven't had an opportunity to yap like this in fucking while. Are we actually almost 30 minutes in? Wow. Oh, and right when I'm getting ready to start the game, guess who's at 4,000? Oh my god, no, I'm at 426. Holy shit. Wow. 400. Literally 400. 400 kbps. Not even 1,000. 426. I can't make this shit up. I'm taking a screenshot of this. Sweet Jesus, bro. Sweet Jesus. I cannot believe that shit right now. Okay, well. Oh, it's back at 20k again. I guess y'all can still hear me. $426 kbps, bro. 426. Not even 4 digits, 3 digits. That is the lowest I have ever seen that shit. That is insane. Anyway, it's back up to 20k. So I didn't disconnect. So that's nice. Oh man, what a roller coaster. All right, I'm gonna switch over to Silksong. It's time. To get you up to speed on what I've done in Silksong since the last time that I streamed it on Saturday, it's technically only been one stream day, but I haven't played it since. No, I did play it a little bit on Sunday. I did a couple of things off stream. Not terribly much, but I did a little bit of reconnoitering, and I have a few notes for today. The goal of today at this point, other than actually switching the audio over, a chair for 500 bits. Spill the secret commands. I'll give you a hint at the moment. There are 2 Silksong related commands, and I have full intention of adding many, many more as time goes on. I want to start adding secret chat commands that are related to the games that we play in stream. Also, my stream preview is so far behind. Holy shit. Oh, one of them. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, Lucian, I copied you. Star knows what one of them are, or is. I don't know who did the woo. Yeah, it was Lucian, of course. He knows what it was. But thank you for the bits, by the way, Grapes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. All right, so to recap where we're at, if you look in the bottom right corner, I'm very close to 100%. I'm missing only a couple different things, and honestly, I think at this point, the only primary thing that I'm missing to move the game to 100% is to finish the story quest that I'm on. I went through and I did every single entry that I was missing. I missed roughly about 10, and there's one monster near the bottom that I actually can't get yet because I think it takes place in something upcoming in the story. Where is it? So I'm hoping to get the Hunter's Memento. Today is going to be like a pseudo hunter, or excuse me, memento farming / 100% completion. Then we're going to move on to actually finishing the game. Yeah, this one right here. This is the only one that I'm missing. In the bottom right, it's even showing like 232 out of 233. I know there's more than 233 mobs in the game, but the journal for some reason isn't showing me the whole entire picture. Wait, why is Phantom all the way down here? Why is Phantom after... Weird. Very weird. Anyway. So I'm going to start off today... Oh, woo, that's one of them, yeah. Yep, a woo is one of them. But I do plan on adding more. I want to add some Final Fantasy related ones. Probably for like chocobos and moogles and shit like that. I'm finally starting, now that I've unlocked Mix It Up in my brain and it can passively be thought about, I'm finally getting to the point where I can start actually thinking about implementing it into my own channel. So you'll start to finally see ideas that I've been giving away for free to Lucian possibly take place in my own channel instead. I feel like I'm finally able to mentally move forward with ideas with my own channel. Internet, you know, allowing, of course. So I'm going to start today with picking up the 2 final memory lockets that I missed. Star actually helped me find one of them, and the other one I found my own on an interactive map. So, never saw this ledge directly above me up here. Never saw that. It's so well blended in with the curvature of the interface that I never knew this was here. Yep, so I never got that memory locket. Never saw that once. Never had any idea that was there. And I'm gonna go pick up the final one here. There's only 20 memory lockets that exist in the game, and there's enough to fill out every single socket. And I'm only missing 2. So let's pick up the last one. It's on a minute cooldown. I did put them on a minute cooldown so I wouldn't be hearing a woo. I will turn the cooldown down if it seems like it's too long. I'm more than happy to prune it, but today's the first day of it, and it's more like proof of concept and testing to make sure I didn't fuck it up. So if there is disappointment that I put the cooldown for too long, I'll be more than happy to turn it down. You forgot and had to guess it? That's actually not the one that I told you about. But it is the obvious one. But I have plans for... I'd like to add some spiciness, you know? Some hidden stuff, maybe hint at it here or there. I also was thinking about making really obscure anime sound clip references and shit like that as well. Because nobody's ever gonna make a secret hidden sound clip for like Azumaga Daioh. I want to be a bird. Just shit that like makes me giggle that nobody else knows about or likely doesn't know about. Maybe someday I'll hit it. Yes, there is a cooldown. A scandalous cooldown? It's not scandalous. Okay, look, all right, I need you to understand, like, I listen to my chat, but I also have to listen to the sound alert, so I can't just have it go non-stop, okay? There are limitations that the blind guy has to observe. Anyway, we're underneath the sauna and deep docks, and there's a memory locket down here. Ooh, it's spicy. Ooh, it's spicy down here, damn. Whoa, it's spicy down here. Holy crap, it's spicy down here. Is that a person? Is that a bug? Is that a live bug? A dead bug? The only good bug's a dead bug. Can I actually loot my way out of here? I don't think I can. Nope. Okay. Oh, it's toasty. Oh, it's toasty. Oh no, it's toasty. You know, I might cheese my way out of this situation. The final 1% indeed, Vera. Hope you're having a good morning. Especially after the stream you had yesterday, the extra spicy revolt. Vera's chat tried to have a coup d'etat. Quite humorous, actually. Oh crap. I think I just fucked myself. No, I think I'm okay. You won't spill the beans on that one? Pashenka? I did not add a Pashenka. I did not. I added something that's a little bit more personal and a little bit more traumatizing. In fact, somebody that just joined the chat should be equally as traumatized to this secret. And they should know what it is. Star does know the other one, and I asked her not to say what it is. Get caught. Alright, so we got the 2 memory lockets. At this point, we're still chasing down that 1 hundo. I'm still at 99 here. I have a very sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna need to finish the story quest here in order to get it done. A Dino? Maybe. Enjoy your lurk, Vera. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your walk to work, by the way. Be safe. Trying to think what I should end up doing next. So I do have a couple of notes. There's a couple of different things. One thing in particular that I know that I didn't quite get done, that I do need to get done. I'm going to go after some of the mementos, right? So there's 8 mementos total. There's 1 memento that I know that I'm missing for completing the Hunter's Journal, which I'm 1 monster away from, but I don't have access to it yet. There's another one that's the Guardian memento, which involves a quest line with the Guardian, actually, that I fought, Seth. I gotta do some shit with him. There is another one, however, that I did not know about that I'm gonna head to right now. I should have gone up there. That involves the Sprint Master. Believe it or not. Apparently, if you talk to the Sprint Master after completing things a 3rd time, you can get a little extra from him. So, we're gonna go say hi to the Sprint Master again. I actually really wanted added a Shaw. I might still add stuff for Hornet. I really will. Or I really am considering adding it, so keep trying. I figure if In and Out can have a secret menu, I can have a secret sound alert. But there's only 2 at the moment, but I promise you over time, I do know how to make it, and as long as I can find a good sound clip of it, I can get it done pretty easily. On top of that, Lucian had tipped me off on learning how to potentially use Audacity so I can learn how to make my own sound clips and shit, so if I can master the craft, then I'll get my own. And finally, that means one day I could probably have a male undead merchant. Thank you kindly. One day I will have a male undead merchant sound alert. It is possible. It will happen. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I will get the sound alert one day. I knew what I was doing? What did I know what I was doing? What do you mean? What in reference to do you mean I knew what I was doing? You lost stream in 30 minutes of laughter, yeah. Sherma's song? I thought about adding Sherma, but it's too long. It's way too long. She's gonna leave before my ISP census? Yeah. Vera, I added some hidden sound alerts for keywords in chat, similar to how Lucian has an awoo. And they found the awoo already, because I just outright copied Lucian because I'm, you know, just that guy. And it's a good redeem. I don't think he's going to be too upset about it. But I added another one, and it's shared trauma that you and I have in this game. Star knows what it is, but I asked her not to say what it is, so y'all can have fun looking for it. So apparently after beating this guy a third time, he has something else for you. Allegedly. Just making sure there's nothing else out here. Traumatized too many things? Yeah. Good luck out there, Vera. Good luck. Alright, Sprint Master. Let's see. Now I must train and strive and faster, blah, 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 blah. Lead by your example. Still upon these tracks I've roused, or by roused by spirit, nimble bug. You shall forever have my thanks. No, he's supposed to... There's supposed to be something else. Now I must train. No, okay, there's supposed to be a boss battle here. You beat him 3 times and then you're supposed to get the badge. You beat him 3 times and then you get him in a boss battle. Allegedly, for a memento. Or a memento. Memento? Yeah, memento. What's a... Un moment... What? Am I mixing up different languages today? Wow, my brain is off. Speed is strength, huh? How about we just fight? Why can't I fight you? Alright, fine, whatever. I came all this way for nothing. Y'all still seem to be so lost when it comes to this one. I will say, if anything, and this will probably be too much of a hint. No, why did I just get an update for something? Why did it just update my journal when I sat down? There is one person that is currently in chat that will probably enjoy it more than others. Because I know this chatter really, really enjoyed this portion of the game. So now you might be thinking, oh, Vera really enjoyed the Sands of Carrick. Really? Okay, Seth should be out here somewhere. He's somewhere either on this screen or a screen to the right, I think. Let me see if he's down here. Hey, buddy. Romeo! Oh, God. Oh. Thank God it's on a minute cooldown. Hi, Seth. Oh, I need to recenter my mouse cursor after I check my Steam notes. So I originally mentioned that the terminally ill kid that unfortunately passed that Team Cherry worked on in order to design a boss. I originally thought it was Last Judge. Apparently it's Seth, and I think the kid's name was Seth. Or so I've been told. So I believe this is actually the bug that was designed in conjunction with the younger like mega fan of Hollow Knight that passed while the game was being made. Well, let's talk to Seth. Oh, he's no longer Guardian Seth. He's just Seth. Interesting. Sir Guardian, I sincerely thought that we would meet again after our encounter. You wanted to, or I secretly thought. Check TTS. You thought about Trobeo before I dropped the hint? Stream restarted. Son of a bitch. Alright. Alright. I'll wait for the ads to play. Or how long until they start playing? 10 seconds? Great. Cool. Let's force the ad. Trobeo! Yep, it's Trobeo. I'm sure Vera, when she comes back and finds out, will probably get PTSD hearing it as well. Alright, so what's my bitrate at? 10.3K? Fantastic. I need to text this guy. Oh, I never added his number into my phone. I got this guy's business card, the tech that came out yesterday. Might as well do that while I'm watching ads, I guess. Or listening to ads. So yeah, today is turning out pretty well, it seems, in terms of internet. Drop down as far as 400 kilobits per second. That's pretty nice. So while I'm adding this guy's contact information into my phone, we've got Trobeo and a Woo, with many more fun little triggers coming down the road. One day. Probably a day soon, now that I know how to get it done in a relatively timely manner. Hopefully, we won't have too many stream restarts today. I apologize for all that. Still working on trying to get it done, but my ISP is kind of a bitch, so yeah. What's the bitrate back at? 20K? Cool. Why not? Anyway, before we went to ads, we were trying to talk to our former guardian here of the shrine, Seth, before we were rudely interrupted by my ISP's inability to fix their own problems. Anyway. Sir Guardian, I scarcely thought that we would ever meet again. Apologies, friend. I fear I don't recognize you. Really? We kicked your ass, bro. And I'm sure I would remember such a striking figure. Wow. Charmer. Pay no heed, sir. It seems I mistook you for another. You are a traveler. A traveler through these quaking lands. I take it. Words are hard. Remember, kids, stay in school. I suppose I am indeed. I was born into this world not long ago. Waking beside a lake with only this weapon laying beside me. Did he have a case of the JRPG protagonist? Amnesia? Seth is my name, though I know not who gave it to me. The custom of the newly born is to explore the world, is it not? So that is what I have set out to do. I will rest here a moment and then continue my journey. Interesting. Sharp-faced bugs of these dazzled caves have to swoop swoop play, don't they? If only I could understand their beautiful language. Really? That is beautiful to you? Okay. Beauty is in the eye of the bug holder, apparently. Interesting. Okay. So we have Seth number 1 visit done. I need to go find him again. And then I need to go find him again. But I know where to find him. So, let's cut to the chase, shall we? I'm gonna make my way downtown. We're gonna walk a little bit faster than normal. Not that I need to, necessarily. Alright, let's take this to... Yeah, I can take it to Belhard. I was trying to think of the fastest way to get to where I need to go next. Oh, I just realized I never rested at a bench. I mean, I did rest at a bench, but I never rested at a bench long enough to use my last 2 memory lockets to fully unlock all of the crests. Just to show that I indeed had all of the crests. Let's switch to the Shaman. And let's... And just to show off, that's all nodes unlocked. Everything unlocked there, all unlocked there. That's all unlocked. Wanderer is unlocked, Reaper, and of course the Hunter. That is all memory lockets found. All schmunty. Am I full? Am I on the full side? I am for the sake of my inventory, but I am not for the sake of my shard count. Oh, I should also mention, I can show it off a little bit later, something else to show to eat up a little bit of time. There is something that I noticed while I was filling out the monster board. God damn it. The monster board actually has monster listings for 2 monsters that I did not expect it to actually have. Monsters that are not killable or even available to hit with your needle. They are tool exclusive kills that you can only do with the explosive little bomb that you're provided with if you find it in Greymoor. So that was kind of a surprising little twist. Also, apparently there's a shortcut in Blasted Sands that would have allowed me to do the Courier Rasher faster? Question mark? Oh, he's not here. Okay, so Seth's next position is supposed to be directly under... Oh, he's in the room to the left. I need to go up and left. Okay. He's in the room directly underneath Sister Splinter. be in here somewhere. There he is. I found you.
Ah, Sakura Sila.
Hello again. Oh, that's actually exactly what he says. This time I most certainly do recognize you. It's a pleasure to bump into you here, deep in this secure wood? Serene wood. Do you have a minute, like I do? Or do you have a name like I do? Would you share it with me?
Da, Fenestra.
Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gazing at the lands above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps?
Bina Seru?
No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather up some before venturing on. Perhaps you should.
Tosco Kel.
I learned, too, that traveling was not without its dangers. Yeah, no shit, motherfucker. But I find myself wielding my weapon quite adeptly. Yeah, I know. You hit me with it quite a few times, jerk. I'm curious, the way our instincts guide us with such precision. Funny how that works.
Tosco Kel.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I need to go find Seth in spot number 3. In the meantime, however, I'm going to showcase something a little on the interesting side. For anybody interested in potentially completing the Hunter's Journal, or at least getting all of the entries, which I think is what you need for the achievement, I'm going to show off 2 different enemies that you can kill that you probably never realized you could. So this is a thing, right? I still have the bomb equipped, right? Yeah, so these little fuckers... Yeah, you can kill them. You just have to throw bombs in there. They're called, like, crawlers or some shit, I think. But, yeah, you can totally kill those. The little fuckers in the sand, totally killable. For that matter as well, for anybody that's quick-witted or started immediately thinking about, like, wait, what? There is another monster that exists that you can kill as well, using the same process. Now the downside is no matter how many of these things that you actually manage to kill, you can't permanently get rid of any of them. Wow, really? But you can depth charge a motherfucker for days, and they count towards kills. In fact, you even need 100 of both of them in order to finish their log in the journal. But yep, you can kill both bile maggots and crawlers in the desert with bombs. That apparently is a thing. Enough of a thing to merit needing to do so to complete the Hunter's Journal. For whatever reason, they decided that was a thing that you needed to do. Or simply just because you like blowing stuff up. Alright, I'm gonna go head over to the final spot that Seth shows up. I don't know if I'm gonna do the thing that requires you to get Seth's memento, because it's kind of like a massive pain in the ass, but yeah. And when I say it's a massive pain in the ass, I mean like, holy crap, is it a pain in the... Oh, right. That was a close save. It's already so much of a pain in the ass just to get here. Alright. Where is our little ant buddy? Where's our friend? Did I pass by him already? Seth is supposed to be here somewhere. Might have already walked by him and just didn't realize it. I don't see him, though. Okay. Well, the way to know for sure whether or not I've done this properly is to check the leaderboards. nope, I appear to have done something incorrectly because he is most certainly not here. So Seth is supposed to show up again here in Fleetopia. Hold on a second here, sorry. He's supposed to show up here next. Did I miss a step? Nope. Flower area underneath Sister Splinter, and then he's supposed to show up in Fleetopia. Did I pass by him? Did I miss him somewhere? It doesn't appear that I passed by him at all. Very strange, very strange, very strange. Whoops. Well, he's supposed to show up here, and then if you beat all 3 of his scores, you get his memento. Maybe it's further over here somewhere. Well, either I didn't talk to him enough, even though he was repeating himself, or there's some other step that I missed that gets him here. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm not too terribly worried about it. At this point, I do want to move the story forward just a little bit. For a couple of reasons. 1, because I want to see if it puts me at 100%. 2, because I need to. And 3, because there's one monster that is on the list that I mentioned that I don't have access to. And I can't access it until I go through the next story portion. Oh, maybe there's one more thing I should show off really quick. I missed one other thing in Blasted Sins that I thought was actually kind of amusing. Why am I... Oh, right, because I opened up my notes again. In Blasted Steps, one of the rooms right above the beast is a weird room with, like, little monsters in it that you can't get access to. Or, like, the monsters just hide, right? And, holy crap, is it a cacophonous room. Allow me to share with you what I have discovered. So there's this little hidden room where there's this weird ass fucking noise. And these little monsters that like immediately run away when you see them. So if you play a little music for them, they'll come out. And they'll make a lot of noise. Is this doing it for you? Is this what Vera's job is normally like? Maybe I should make this a sound alert. Is this like seagulls, like mine, 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 mine? I don't know why this room exists. I don't know why this room exists in this way. I don't know what all these kids are screaming about at the same time, but... yeah. Kids, man. Can't murder them fast enough. Alright. Let's move things along a little bit here. I'm ready to see what there is to see. Well, maybe saying I'm ready to see what there is to see maybe isn't the right thing to say since, you know. But anyway. So we've collected all 4 hearts. I only need 3 of them.
Yanara.
Alright, let's move things along. I found the well in the hidden chamber beyond. Oh, she's talking about the crest. The power that remained at this base, I have taken for myself.
Gafama.
Bound yourself a new nature, and from the shells of our ancestors, no less. All those who we've called, whoever the people that live here that call the land their own. God damn, words are hard. Words are fucking hard, man. You make it seem so simple, like all of that learning, all of that strength, sucked up in a whirl of silk.
Orala.
We'd call you a thief, old one, and cruel for the taking, but it is all coming down soon if you cannot stop it. If there's an advantage in your act that might see these caves spared, then it's better that you make your claim, or that you stake your claim.
Memero.
What's this? That's an unexpected heart that you're holding, old one. We can guess to its source, that we'd believed it long gone from these lands.
Najina Fora.
The heart of a graceful lord. In its taking, I was able to witness his caves and his kingdom as they once flourished. A stunning sight, unique, all gone, lost to the pale monarch, and the system to keep her caged.
Nesvir.
It is time, shamans. Shaman! I have the hearts. Enough as requested. Enough to build your spell. Yes? Aye, we're ready. Still, it is a sad set that you're holding there. Strength such as few shall ever know. And all about to burn for Farloom's saving.
Sagrador.
I'll warn you, old one. This first part might be a bit unpleasant, but we'll get you in there deep as needed. Now ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up on the dais, and then we'll begin. It's time to complete a quest. All right, have we moved on from it? No, it's still not completed at all, and we're still at 99%. A lay down animation. Wow. Ow. 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 Abruptly motherfucking violent. I like it. Face first. An old memory. Oh, red memory. I see. No map. Oh, that is some weird foreground parallax scrolling. I do not like that. I don't have an interface either. Ah. I see. There's a hole in the floor. There's another hole in the... Wow, I can't see this for shit. What is that? Oh, am I supposed to pogo off, though? Ah, right. I'm in Hunter. I see. was not nice. That was really not nice. What is that? It's a little bright. At least it's not bright ass white. I can kind of handle it. What am I looking at here? Is this one... We're a child? Show us your craft, child. Surrounded by other weavers. Show it splendid as only we can teach. Prove yourself, if more weaver than worm. No shit. Does that mean that that's how she evolved from adolescence to being an adult, I guess? Did they want her to consume other weavers to strengthen herself as like the child of weaver and worm? Vera, I'm in like deep story lore shit. Bail hard, girl. Bail. Come back later. Like bail. I'm sorry, Vera, but bail hard. Bail quickly. I don't want to spoil you, and this is like hard spoiler shit. Bye, Vera. Good luck with the kiddos. Okay, that wasn't the right way to go. Little hard to see where I'm going here. How about I do this? Yeah, that might work better. Supposed to do that? Is that a stagway sign? It's a stagway sign. Am I about to start? And that's an elevator from Hollow Nest.
Romeo!
Romeo. What am I doing back in a vision of Hollow Nest? This almost seems like the Weaver part of the level. Like where the Weaver boss was. That's actually exactly where I'm at. This is the, where Hair of the Beast specifically was. You resist them, you might see it. another hope beyond. But to recall those words, excuse me, recall these words in a time so far, will you even remember me, child? Could you? Maybe that's the reason why she can't see her face. A mother before the mask. Before I lay forever in my duty. Yeah, I was gonna say this doesn't look like Hera as a dreamer at any point in time. So maybe it's been such a long period of time since Hornet was a child that she can't recall her mother's face before she became a dreamer. Stream restarted again. Oh fucking boy. Time to play another round of ads because fuck Chrono. Alright, more ads. Alright, hope everybody's ready. 3 more minutes of ads because fuck me. Thank you for letting me know, Grapes. I appreciate it. Shenanigans are bountiful? Well, considering that when I tried to stream on Thursday last week, I had 5 stream restarts within the first hour, I would say yes, the shenanigans are bad, but they could be worse. I'm still online. Where the fuck that's worth, but yeah. Okay. Well, I apologize for the ISP issues, but as I'd stated before, I'm doing the absolute best that I can to work on it. But unfortunately, my ISP is both. I want to say it's not entirely fair to call them incompetent, but at this point, like, I don't know a better word to describe the fact that they have issues with their shit and they're not fixing it, and they're making me jump through hoops to fix my shit when my shit doesn't really need to be fixed, so... Anyway. And now apparently... Okay, that's why. Gotta recenter my mouse cursor here. Alright. Well, we're back. We've had our second flashback now with Hornet. We just got to see Mom for the first time in a while. And I just dropped off a ledge that I couldn't see. That's pretty nice. Pretty classy, if I do say so myself. The Beast Queen, Hera, before she became a dreamer. Quality, quality. Whoa. And now we're delving further and further into old memories to find the item that we need in order to survive the abyss. And I'm pretty sure this is going to involve the vessel, the knight from the first game. I'm already starting to hear a motif in the background from the White Palace. Oh, that's the hive. Oh. This is the hive. Interesting. Because I know that Hornet was somewhat raised by bees or by something. Because her needle is hive steel. I feel like I'm choking on my own spit. Who are we training against? Mouse cursor. There it goes. Interesting. Very interesting. Good, better. You will need to be faster. In time, they will come for you. Those who fear your nature, and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world, you must learn to sting. Swift and sudden. Swift and sudden. There's shit to go left here. And there's nothing on the right. The bees, I do believe, gave her the name Hornet, yeah. If I recall correctly. I do believe you are correct in that. Yeah, you can kind of hear some of like the Hollow Nest White Palace in the background. It's becoming slightly more prevalent. Like it's starting to become more and more. Well, speaking of White Palace. This looks very White Palace to me. And these little bugs, these little crawly bugs that you climb on top of are very White Palace. Yeah, I hear the heartbeat, yeah. The heartbeat is supposed to be overlaid over everything else because you're using the hearts to actually relive these memories. It was the power of the hearts that you found in order to actually go back and deep, like, reach into your memories for the flower that we need in order to, or at least they were talking about a flower, in order to make it through. I don't have that claw currently equipped. Okay, that's bright. That's bright. That's bright. That's real bright. That's real bright. Oh god. Ugh. That's so bright. That's so bright. Please go away. Thank you. Ah. Alas, spider child. For our ways, you will think us harsh. Think us harsh. You will think us uncaring. Unrepentant. And so we must seem, for such is the cost of our wish.
Fadastana.
You are wrong, lady. I knew the wish and the price to achieve it, and now, across these many ages, I have only come to know it better.
Yanara.
Strength in mind, in care, and in claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, or to craft a world as I desire. This was the wish of my mother, of my mentor, and of you. Indeed, Spider, so much pain you must have passed to speak our hopes so simply. For her you become. Shouldn't that be for? I guess for her you become. That's some weird tensing though. Who knows clear our desire, and has seen full the darkness beneath our house. I would show you the gift. Witness the first light, the only means we possess to resist that void within which our family is forever linked. Reach forth, child grown strong. Wrest it from this remembrance. Burn yourself free from our sad fate. I have obtained the Everbloom. Fragile flower, taken from a deep and distant memory. Its pale light wants against the void, or wards against the void. Cool. Where did everybody go? Where did you all go? These aren't their corpses, is it? Wait, what are these? These are like cocoons and shit. Where are they? Okay, cool. As I thought. Completing the story quest would put me at 100%. Cool. Well, I was thinking that I had to go back inside a memory to kill an enemy in order to get the last one, but on the monster list. But as it turns out, question mark, it wasn't in there? Spaz just woke up. Wait. Is it you? Oh, no, it was this thing. Okay, so I am at 233, 233. Where did the shamans go? Shaman? Doko desu ka? Sumimasen. Okay, seriously, these aren't their corpses, are they? They're not dead, right? No, they don't look like bodies. The fuck did they go? Is it just, it's over? Their purpose in the game is fulfilled, so they just fucked off? That's a weird one. I did hear the hydrate, and I did hydrate, but I didn't say anything about it. I just wait. I thought the hydrate was from Star. No, I did hydrate. It was midway through the memory, but I did hydrate and I didn't say anything. I'm so sorry, Grapes, but I did just hydrate again. Sorry about that. I was so focused on what was going on. Like, deep story shit. Sorry. That was my mistake. I'm so sorry. Last dive. Dive into the void. And cut Farloom free. Yeah, we're at the end. We are 100% at the end. Okay. This actually is not where I just wanted to go. I actually wanted to go to Greymore. We're gonna go say hi to Mew. Just piles of clothing where the sages would be. Shit, did they sacrifice themselves? I was kind of worried that was the case. I wonder if they sacrificed their bodies and themselves to send us back. It's kind of fucked. High price to pay just to get a chance to go back and stop the void. That's pretty fucked. Alright, Mew. I've technically completed the journal. Can I get the achievement now? Come to rest here, Miss Grown Up. Then let New see your journal. Okay, come on. Come on, give me the achievement. Come on. Ooh, but the scroll is so heavy with beautiful beasts. Yeah, could it be that the work's almost complete? No, it is complete. I have 233 of 233. You must keep your praying up. No! No! I completed it! The world has grown in much danger. No. No! Okay, well, I was hoping that, damn, well, it does say encountered and completed. Well, I found all the mobs. I was hoping to do the cheap and the dirty. But, of course, couldn't be that easy. Can never be that easy. But I did try. I did try. I did put forth a try. Well, we are at 100% completion, so I can finish the game now without having any weird issues. I could go back and see if Seth is there. But quite frankly, I don't really want to spend the time to try to go and beat all of the highest scores again on all of the games. Because he beats your scores at like +1. And, no. I just say no. It would be cool, but yeah, I don't I don't want to, like, mentally kill myself over that shit, man. Oh, man, that's gonna be such mental torture to try to do that shit. Alright, we're in Super Metroid days. Let's go and head towards Torian. It's time to go defeat Mother Brain. And if I'm absolutely lucky, the game won't have a really BS escape scene. Once I kill the boss, that'll be it. So I sit here and nervously chuckle to myself. Yeah, they couldn't have one of those, right? Alright. You cheeky motherfucker. Is it not? No. I realized in hindsight I didn't have to go this way. I could have gone the shorter way around. Oh, I went too far down. Might as well rest at the bench along the way, right? In the sauna. In the sauna. Alright, is it this one or do I need to go one further down? Actually, where even is the story icon? Where do you want me to go? Oh, you're just at the bottom of the abyss. Okay, the icon doesn't show it at the thing with the thing. Yeah, I need to go down to the bottom. Okay. Alright. Alright, Bellbro operator, are you still chilling up here? Let's have a chat. Hey, buddy. Long time no see. Hello, I see that you survived. Yeah, no thanks to you. Somehow, though, last plunge must have been your end. Or you assumed that it was. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. Yeah, fuck that treacherous return, by the way. Fuck that treacherous return. Let's see, for the diving bale's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Aye, as you say, this bell is old, and time has a way of breaking things even as fine-forged as this. And see below for this failure, I've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test. Yeah. Good. The return path is long closed to me, and your bell is now needed again. Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time, a shell shield's been fitted to it, and the bell's like new, better than new. If you're planning another descent, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. I guess the question is, does this lock me out? Is this a point of no return? It very well could be. At this point, I ain't got anything else to do in the game, so... I mean, I don't have anything else to do that I'm willing to do. I already got my 100%. Oh, right, I need to go holler in the thingy. Yeah, holler when you're ready. Well, we're here. Hmm. Well, it's time to make our climb. Or our descent, I guess. Ah, yes, little fuckers I can't see in the dark. Get off me. Yeah, fucking jerk. Are you still up here, Biggie? Oh yeah, you're still up there. I will pass. What the fuck? You weren't there last time, bro. You were not there last time at all. Nope, 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 nope. Wait, what the fuck? Get off me. Well, here we are. We're at the final bench before the final boss. Am I excited for this? No. Am I kind of dreading this? Yeah. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to beat this boss in terms of any potential slowdown and or silk manipulation. But I am going to give this boss a little bit of time based off of just, I don't know, throwing myself at it just to experience it. Yeah. But considering it took Lucian, what, 6 to 8 hours to fail at this boss, enough to come back to 8-shot it or something? Guess we'll have to wait and see how this turns out for me. Probably quite poorly. But I guess we'll find out. Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making. Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child and a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What waits below is me no longer.
Yanara.
Even if only your shadow remains, To release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. Then why hold even this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart. Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace. And let oblivion swallow us all. Good fucking line. I'm gonna screenshot that, actually. It's really good.
Buenera.
Oblivion may take you, child. My own life, I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your hand. I have borne its barbs and its blades, and I have seen wonder behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain daughter of Hollow Nest, and the void below all things, that darkness I will fear no longer. That scream was well timed. I don't know if that was scripted that way or if it just turned out that way. Wow, the music even changed. Alright, well, this is it. Time to watch a blind guy get fucking bullied by a boss. Here we go. Into the inky void. I can move a little bit. Is it spreading? Is it growing? That's a really cool scene. Consumed by the void. Ooh, boy. I'm walking on sunshine. Whatever the fuck this is. Oh, son of a bitch, what is that? Hi. Oh boy, here we go. Fucking full screen boss. Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, she's tiny. Oh, she's very tiny. Oh, she's fast too. Holy crap. Oh, she's very fast. Oh, holy crap, she's fast. Holy fuck, she's fast. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, she's fast. Oh, she dashes multiple times. Okay. So she's got equivalent of like the same moveset. Okay. That's scary. That's very scary. That's incredibly scary. She is very scary. She is holy crap fast. It's not that I can't follow her either. I actually can kind of follow her. As long as she doesn't do her little teleporty bullshit, but she's got a lot of teleporty bullshit. She is fucking fast, though. When she jumps into the air, because of the contrast in the background, though, she's very hard for me to follow when she's in the air. There you are. There's one. There's two. Ooh, and then you... Oh, okay. Holy crap. Alright. Alright, good move all the way up there. Holy crap, she is so unbelievably fast. She is so fast. I'm 100% gonna have to slow this fight down regardless of whatever silk thing I do. She's so fast. I can't really follow her all that well. She just kicked me right up into the air. God. Alright, I forgot about the Ojo-sama laugh. Alright. I'm gonna just automatically slow it down. I'm gonna slow it down for sure. I don't even know if 75% will be enough. I don't know if 75% is gonna be enough at all. But I'm gonna try. So the tools that I have at my disposal that I've been using for anybody that may not have been around is I can slow the game down and I can have the game automatically refill my silk every 2 seconds. And the silk is very much, I just feel like I want to win. The slowdown though is just a compensation to help me deal with my vision, because my ass is blind. Like really blind. I'm definitely gonna kill Lace, it's just a matter of time. And I really don't want to cheese her. I don't want to turn on the auto silk. But it depends on how quickly I run out of patience. So we're just kind of playing against time at this point, I'll be completely honest with you. But I don't want to just, I win. I don't want to one-shot her. I don't want to, like... There needs to be a process. I need to earn this in whatever way that I can. You know? God, she's scary fast. Holy crap, she's scary fast. Even right now, she's really hard for me to follow. 75% may not be enough. Holy crap, she is scary fast. Okay, that Reaper dash actually just kind of helped me pop right over her ass. Oh, I walked into that. I absolutely walked into that. Oh, she waited for me to jump. The anti-air. Landed on it, damn it. The music though is pretty hot. 1 and 2. Oh shit, a third? You cheeky bitch. How the hell? How the hell did I fuck up the spacing on that one? Stop walking into her, Chrono. God, even when it's slowed down, you still can't manage to not walk into her fucking ass. God damn. Alright, even after slowing the fight down to 75%, my eye is starting to hurt because of how much I'm focusing on it. I might have to slow it to 60, but I'll wait until after the next ad break to do that, probably. Maybe, I don't know. She's significantly easier to follow, though, but it's still really tough for me to follow when she starts teleporting around and shit. I gotta fight her away from her mom. She's really hard to see when she's over there. What the hell? I jumped over that. Ooh, okay. Alright, my mistake apparently. Alright, you had your fun. You had your fun. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Damn, I missed. I fucking completely lost her ass. Oh no. Oh, I was expecting her to do the tentacle thing. Damn it. Holy crap. Oh man, the anti-air. It's like she's input reading practically. Holy crap. Ah, stop running into her. Oh, I got her to phase 2, baby? What is that all about? What is that all about? What the fuck? What is all that about? Oh no, nope. What the hell just, I don't even know what she just hit me with. Oh, I'm stepping in void puddles apparently. Oh, and there's extra projectiles now as well? Oh, that's fucked, bro. What? What? Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, hi. Oh, I only got one hit of the thread storm? That sucks. Oh, and she comes out of it? Bro. Bro, that's fucked. Oh, she did a triple, okay. What is that? What is, what? Okay, alright. Oh man, this is hard. This is really hard to track. This is so unbelievably hard. There's so much going on for me to track. A cool fight though. That's so much for my eye to try and track at the same time. I'm trying to watch the hazards, but then she spawns out of the hazards? That's devious. That's so devious. Oh, I should have rested at the bench. I keep forgetting that I need to rest at the bench to fully regain my silver. Wow. It's becoming very, very easy to see why this fight can take upwards of however many hours that Lucian spent on it. That's scary shit, man. Oh, fuck you. How do I keep walking into her? Like, I slash and I'm not doing anything to hit her. Alright, you got your 3. She keeps touching me and I don't like it. Holy crap, man. She is so unbelievably fast. I really need to stop getting so far away from her. The further I get away from her, the harder it is to check where she's at. Oh, I tried to dash out of the thingy and went straight into her. I figured she was gonna dip under and then try to pop back into the air. God damn. I'm starting to wonder whether or not the tacks are the right tool for this. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. God, I get like the punish off on her when she dashes and then she immediately jumps in the air into my hitbox. Is there input reading going on, or is that just the way the pattern's designed to like sort of pseudo do that to you? That's insane. Also, I can't tell if her abyss shit when she like dashes around. I can't tell if that's getting rid of the tax or not. I'm not getting enough information visually to be able to tell if the tools that I'm using are well enough. I know that the little beetles, the corpse bugs or whatever, or the cog flies are doing their job, but they don't seem like they're lasting for terribly long. Also, her pattern is so good at adapting to what you're doing that I feel like there's no pattern for me to like really make gains with. My ability to exist inside of her hitbox at the same time is so unbelievably good. I do not do well against small bosses in any stretch. It is a little embarrassing how well I can stay inside of a boss's hitbox when they're small. I don't feel like I'm really making any gains on her pattern. I feel like I might need to commit to not trying to dash at her anymore. Like, the Reaper dash may not be the option. Maybe just to use it evasively, but not use it offensively. Why is it that... I swear to fuck. Yeah, like, as soon as I pogo off of her face, she's like, hey, I'm gonna jump in the air. God, that has so much distance. Yeah, like, if I ever try to pogo her, she immediately jumps in the air and into my hitbox. There's definitely some level of hit reading, or, like, pattern reading and shit like that going on with her hitbox. Or, not with her hitbox, I'm sorry. Words are hard. Her pattern definitely has an algorithm built into it that specifically is meant to counter where your position is on the map, on the screen. So I needed to blow my nose. It's 100% not random. The moves themselves are an open-ended flowing combo that very specifically will target you based off of your position. It's not just random pattern and shit, or it's not just like basic input. Like, it is fully there to counter what you're doing. And I gotta say, even in games like Dark Souls, people don't put up with that shit very much. But it is on full display here. They are countering a lot of your abilities and moves. But aesthetically speaking, that makes sense. It does. Thematically speaking, also makes sense. Stop touching me! How did I pogo off of her and then get caught by her ability and it just moved me into the air? It's like all the normal like, you want to dash underneath me? All right, I'll pogo off of your head. No? Okay, cool. Well, apparently I'm not allowed to do that. You want to dash under me and I position right so I actually pogo off of your head and not end up directly underneath your spike that wants to tickle my taint? All right, well, she's just going to jump into the air into your hitbox. I guess, need to find the right counter moves, or I need to specifically try to bait her out into moves I know I can punish easily. A lot of it feels like BS, though. A lot of it certainly feels like it's just, you can't counter this, you can't counter this, you can't counter that. You need to find stuff that you can counter. Which is a valid strategy, like, sometimes you have to wait to see what you actually can counter. I did not see her jump into the air that quickly. I tried to get away from it. That delay was pretty gnarly. I dashed through her there? That was weird. I was starting to lose my patience with this fight's ability to just, like... I don't know. I don't even know if you're still there, Lucian, but I don't know how you feel about this fight just completely and utterly... like countering every last possible like micro position where you're actually sitting at. Like it knows exactly the best counter it wants to use based off of Hornet's moveset. Like this fight feels like it was made to be like OG Mortal Kombat style in the arcade where it perfect, like it hit reads or fucking, it just counters everything that you have with its best AI. But no, Lucian would be the one to talk to about it. But it very much feels like it's a fight just made to counter everything that you have constantly. Fight feel a little bit on the artificial side. That move is such bullshit. That move is such bullshit. Okay, you want to jump over this dash? No, that's too bad. And then when she jumps into the air, the fact that she's got like a branching combo of like, all right, am I gonna hit you? Am I gonna dash down? Am I gonna hit a downward combo? Like it's a little bull. The fact that she can immediately change what her move is, but it's like, okay, she jumped into the air at a 45-degree angle. She now within a millisecond can choose whether or not it wants to be one move, another move, or another. Like there's 4 chances, like, and it's almost instant. Like she's playing it like Evo level fucking combo. Like, hey, I can make this split-second, millisecond decision like a fucking pro. And I'm not a fan of that artificial level of difficulty. Final boss or not. Doesn't feel real. It feels so artificial. Didn't even see it until after it had already killed me. Alright. I don't feel like slowing the fight down much more is gonna help me. I might try it though, but... yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just my demeanor towards this game and my attitude towards it over the set period of time that I've been playing it, but... there's so many choices that were made in this game that just don't make it feel like it's natural. It feels like it's artificial. In so many different ways, and it just feels like it's almost time-gated artificial, where they just make it harder for the sake of it, rather than making it harder to make it interesting. Also, ads in 1 minute, what? Alright, Twitch. I didn't get an ads warning for anything up until the 1 minute mark, so apparently I've got ads in a minute? Did stream restart? Oh, that would be the reason why, because stream restarted. Okay, well, great. Well, it's 11 o'clock, and I'm gonna go feed my cats anyway, so we're at our 11 o'clock break, because thanks, Twitch. But I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go feed my cats. Here we go again. Yeah, well, it's somewhat convenient timing, but I'll see you on the other side in roughly about 3 minutes. Sorry for the ISP trouble again. The moment I sit back down, one of you motherfuckers triggers a Trobio, really? Great. Did my stream restart again? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, so... God, I wish I was fighting Trobio right about now. What's my bitrate at? My bitrate's at 24.4, but my connection to it is so unstable that I don't even show that I have a frame rate currently. There isn't even a frame rate associated with the bitrate. That is insane. Anyway, I appreciate you sticking through this if you have. I apologize. I promise I'm still working with my ISP. Well, I'm trying to work with my ISP. My ISP is really not doing a great job of trying to work with me. But I do apologize. I'm doing what I can to try to fix it, but...
Romeo!
Fucking Trobio. Alright. Hi, Vera. Again, I'm on the final boss of the game. I don't know if you've been spoiled on it, if you watch Lucian. If you know what it is, then great.
Emotional damage!
But if you don't, then yeah. It's final boss. Thank you for the redeem, Vera. I'm getting caught up with chat. Okay. It is safe. Well, it is safe-ish. Oh, did ads... Wait, are they really not over? Trobio... Sorry, I'm getting caught up on chat still. My pre-roll says I still have another 57 minutes until ads play again, so I think I'm okay, but... She's traumatized by the Trobio as well. Okay, so while I'm getting caught up on chat, I slowed the game down to 50%. I was at 75% previously. I'm now at 50%. Because I don't think 75% is going to be enough for me for phase 2. So we're going to see what Lost Lace looks like at 50% speed, and she's probably still going to kick my ass. But because I don't have an easy way or key binding to go back and forth, and I don't want to show the menu that I'm using or the mod, because I don't want to potentially get in trouble with Twitch, it's really not easy for me to switch speeds back and forth, so me switching between like one speed to get to the boss and then another speed at the boss, unfortunately isn't something I can do very easily. So we just have to, unfortunately, see the run back at 50%. Just kind of is what it is at this point. Which means we're going to have a very long... when she pops up. At least the music plays in proper speed, so that's nice. Ooh, that's even hard for me to try to deal with in terms of that speed. Alright, where are you at, girly? Double punish. Oh, and then I got cocky and immediately got punished for it myself. Oh, that was... I did not see that telegraph as her going up right there. That telegraph for me did not make me think that she was going to go up. That's a hell of a counter. That's a dangerous fucking counter. Holy crap. Ow, okay. Oh, I saw it coming too, and I still couldn't even avoid it. Yeah, you do your 50% of Woo. I'm gonna sit here with my head in my hands trying to figure out how to deal with Lace at 50%. Picks a perfect reaction at 50% speed. God, she's still hard at this speed. Felt like she was gonna do 3 there. Oh, She looked like she was about to lunge forward and do her fucking pirouette. Okay, that telegraph is fucked. That telegraph is so fucked. She can either turn that single telegraph into a pirouette where she dashes forward with her sword. She can dash forward with the shadow, or she can immediately turn that shit around into that third move. Like, her shit is unreal. It's like an infinite transition that you can't tell what it's gonna be. That's so fucked up, man. Eat my ass. Alright, let's see if I can track her. Where is she? Right? Okay. Okay, I'm still, even at this speed, having trouble getting into her hitbox. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, that's so hard to see. Even at 50% speed, her little after image of the little swoosh is still so incredibly challenging to see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I somehow parried that shit, and then I landed on her. Great. Oh god, get me away from you. Get me away. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. Okay, I can try to pogo you. Yeah, that's fine. Just happened. Is there a phase 3 that I don't know about? How many phases are there in this? Oh yeah, okay, okay, more than 2. Yeah, had to be more than 2. It's 50%, maybe you can actually see the boss fights and track it better. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay. Just what? What is oh no. Oh no, I don't know. What the fuck is that? Holy fucking shit! What the hell is that, bro? That's insane! What the fuck? God, she's into Shibari. Oh no, what is this? Okay, well, it's personal now, I guess? Question mark? Oh god. Hi. How much of your attack pattern has changed? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh god, I didn't even see her here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There seems like a very finality sort of part to this fight in this phase. Oh shit, she's on the right now? When did you get over there? Bro, when did you get over there? Holy crap. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. She's on the right. Okay. What is that? Oh, right. Ah, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Environmental hazards, in addition to her moveset, is not okay. It's not okay. Oh no. Oh no. Not okay! How do you do this at normal speed, bro? Oh god, it came back. Oh god. Oh, it kind of diminishes over time the further you get from it. Okay, so that's kind of like a small saving grace for it. Holy sweet Jesus. That's insane. That's insane, bro. That is absolutely batshit. This fight is nuts, man. I don't know. I don't know how I would ever have done this shit at normal speed, or how anybody does this shit at normal. I don't even know where she is right now. This is insane. Okay, Vera, the thing you need to understand about Lace here is she doesn't have a pattern. She has a conditional moveset. She has a conditional moveset that will basically hit read where you're at based off of what you've just done, and it will bullshit fucking use a move against you. It is completely and utterly unfair. Like, it's meant to be an extremely unfair fight against you. She will straight up hitbox read. Oh god. Oh, okay, well that's new. Phase 4, I guess? Oh god, okay. Alright, sorry. My bad. Okay, we're about to do that again. Alright. It feels like it's getting faster every time. Oh, there's 2! God damn. Get over here, I need some silk. No, fuck off. I don't want any of that. Okay. Oh, that's intense. Oh, and then she just spawns out of one of them? Lace. Lace, we need to talk. Lace, we need to talk. Lace, we need to talk, sweetie. You are way too strong for your own good. Oh, she spawns out of the final one. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. All right, sure. I really wanted that orb. Okay, all right. This fight is bananas. This is bananas. Oh, I keep forgetting she's got that thing that she does. God damn. That goes so high in the air. That's full anti-air now. Oh, please give me enough to heal. Not enough. Okay, I might be screwed here. I need to stop actually paying attention to chat. We're focusing on anything related to it. Okay, and then I need to jump, because she's gonna do that. Yep, Okay, this is just not an okay fight. Nothing about this fight is okay. Nothing about this fight is okay. You're not sure if you can beat this game in it? Yeah, girl, and you have eyes. You have eyes that work. Oh crap, okay, well that was kind of lucky on my part. Oh, I fucked, I chuffed it. Like, I'm having a difficult time, even at half speed, trying to find opportunities to hit her. Oh, shit. Let alone get myself any silk here. Okay, not too bad. Sweet merciful hitbox. Sweet merciful hitbox. Just play it at 50%. There's still more that I can do to put this fight in my favor. I can still make it so I regenerate silk every 2 seconds. Like, fully regenerate silk. I still have more that I can do. Oh no, that was poor choice on my part. Come on. No, I tried to dash into the safe spot. Oh god, okay. This fight is insane. The abyss was like partially taken off. God, I almost fucked that up. I mean, I did fuck that up, but I almost got away with it. Ooh. Okay. 50% speed, apparently, was the way to go. But holy balls, that's insane. I don't even know if there's more. It would not surprise me if there was more. Is that actually it? How can the average gamer, let alone the average person, do this? I don't know. Okay, can I put the game back to normal speed? Is it safe?
Good.
Alright, I'm gonna put it back at normal speed. Oh, sorry. I'm putting the game back at normal speed. Sorry, you saw the menu for a split second there. Oh, okay. It is safe. Okay, so the game is back at normal speed now. Dice was doing work. Can I randomly, like... get in tickle hits where you can? At 50% speed, I was having trouble trying to find tickle hits. I don't think that's a valid strategy. Oh. That was insane. What's up, Minda? Hope your day's treating you well. God damn. Alright, sorry, I'm just getting caught up on chat. Goated run? I had to play at 50% speed for my blind ass. God damn. Alright. I appreciate everybody congratulating. I'm happy that the final fight is over, but at the same time, I'm not happy at the fact that I had to disability slow the game down 50% to even be able to barely keep up with it. Like, barely. Barely keep up. 50% speed, and I could barely keep up with that shit. That is something else, man. She doesn't want to let go. Oh, are you giving me silk to get out of here? No shit. No, she's trying to steal it from me. The silk-hungry mother. Get me the fuck out of here. With lace in tow. That's sick. Okay, that's actually really sick. I don't really want a timed escape right now. I'd be really happy if I didn't have to deal with it. Lace in tow, Princess Carrie, fucking yeeting myself Silksong out of the abyss, though. That's cool. Oh no. That's not good. No shit. Yeah, sorry, Vera, you might want to look away for the rest of the story. Spoilers, I guess at this point. You might have been spoiled on the boss, but maybe not for the rest of the story. You might want to, lurk. Yeah, there goes Vera. Oh no, it was Foxy. Alright. Later, Foxy. Enjoy your lurk. Sorry if I spoiled you on anything. I appreciate you hanging out, though. It would make more sense that if she wanted to save her, that she would, but... Nice. Hopefully I get the 100% achievement as well. It's a boog. It's a crawly little crunchy boog. Wow, we are really, really going out there, aren't we? Oh no, that's the mushroom guy. Oh, what is Team Rocket blasting off again? What? What? What is Team Rocket blasting off again? Goddamn. Guess that was because I managed to get his quest done. What's that all about? What was Mushroom Man doing? Alright, so let's see. Passing of the Age, yeah, that's a 10% achievement for doing that quest and then finishing the game. Let's see. Sister of the Void, defeat Lost Lace and finish the game. That's 18.2%. Bye, Vera. Enjoy your lurk. You missed the night from Hollow Knight? Yeah. Ain't gonna be a very long credit screen. There ain't very many of you. 2 QA testers. Yeah, it's like, I was gonna say the team is only so many people. Wait, Matthew, somebody, the Trobio voice. Matthew would look like Tribbiani or something like that. Oh, excuse me.
Hello!
Hello! Trobio! What's up, Rose? Trobio! I might... Okay, so I mentioned earlier that I added the 2 secret sounds so far, and I'm going to plan on adding more. There is a way to make sounds play randomly that Star was talking to me about. I might set it up. There's like 5 different Trobio voice lines. I might actually make it so there's 5 different ones. All 2158 Kickstarter backers, yeah. Yeah, Seth Goldman. That was the name of the kid. Oh boy, Tex, please don't go away too quickly. Though the darkness and the danger, or through the darkness and dangers you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Farloom. Blah, blah, blah. Let's meet again on the road ahead. We're on the road again. I'm more surprised that I managed to read that before it disappeared. 100 in 93 hours. All right, I might be very thorough, but that doesn't mean it comes at speed. It definitely comes at a cost. 10.2% of players at 100% game completion. And there it is. Let me access the... Every single time I restart the game, it goes back to menu. It does this now. There's a second? Oh, it's her pin. I didn't notice that right off the bat. I looked at her little like umbrella looking pin is right next to Hornet's Needle. That's cool. I like that. All right, well. 100% completion, 93 hours. Probably not the best time, but I did it under 100. And I did it my way. That's it. That's Silksong in a nutshell. Actually, out of curiosity, where does it actually put me? If I restart the game. Yeah, that's what I thought. Steel Soul does in fact have extra boss fights, you are correct. Will I be playing Steel Soul mode? No. Unless I was like, all right, I'm gonna play Steel Soul just to explore the game. I'm gonna make myself invincible the entire time just so we can experience Steel Soul mode. And I don't really think people would appreciate that. Because it definitely takes away from the challenge and the soul, no pun intended, of what Steel Soul is supposed to be. I would possibly consider doing that, but that totally goes against, like, I don't want to do that. People would be pissed. It would be interesting to see, but I mean, at the same time, people could just find that shit on YouTube. Like, it doesn't seem like something I should probably do as a stream. Okay. So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go back to my just chatting scene. And the intent today was to finish Silksong at 100%, and I did just that. And I keep hitting the wrong thing on the menu. So, for now, here's what's going to happen. Oh, nice track. A little old school FF. What's going to happen is that I need to restart stream just so I can separate the VOD. but I'm gonna switch over to playing Star Ocean. I didn't get a chance to put Star Ocean on the schedule this week, but I definitely wanted to give it a shot. Yeah, I mean, I could do Steel Soul to see the bosses, but I don't know. I would contemplate, I would consider, but I don't know if that would be something people would want to see. Be like, hey, when you could just, fucking watch a YouTube video to do that shit. So I don't know. If people ask for it, maybe we can convince Lucian to do it. Okay. So let me go into my OBS here for a moment. I'm going to change my information so when I restart stream, I actually have it already properly set up. But I am going to transition over to Star Ocean. So if you were just chilling here for the finale of Silksong, I do appreciate it. But we are going to switch games because I don't have any more to play in Silksong. So that shit is over and done with. But we are going to transition to a classic JRPG that got a remaster last year called Star Ocean: The Second Story. And I'm going to be playing that one for a bit. Let's see. The L continent and the sorcery globe. Let's go. And I spelled sorcery wrong again. Stretch redeem, you say? Got it. Let me just finish this really quick. Let's see. Star Ocean. The second story R. Let me change the category. I appreciate you being patient. Sorry, give me just a second here. I have no mods. I must do this all myself. Okay, second story R. All right, fantastic. So when I restart stream, I will push that info and it should update properly. Let me get this redeem out of the way and then I will briefly restart stream and then we'll transition over. Thank you for the stretch, star. Oh. Ooh, that was a nice pop. Oh. I feel like I forgot to stretch this morning. Oh, okay. I spelled sorcery with a U, like a source of some. It's just muscle memory and habit from typing. Okay, everybody. I am going to restart stream. I'll be back. I'm literally just gonna hit stop and then start. I'll be back in just a minute.